Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, welcome to the WWE RAW review, the show from January 22nd, 2018. And for this edition for the WWE RAW review, this will be Raw 25. For my name is Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the natural born thriller because I'm the natural and I'm born to be the thriller. And if you don't like it, beat it because no one wants to be defeated. I'm just saying. So, welcome everyone to you YouTubers to this WWE RAW review. So let's get to it. How about the show? I'll let you know afterwards. So here we go. Just want to just want to say welcome to a few people for this live stream. King Rex, what's going on? I wonder how bored the Manhattan's fans were. Wait, yeah, I'll get to that. As I go through those, I go through my notes here. So yes, here we go. Let me first start off by saying, because this is Raw 25. This is WWE's celebrating their 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw. PlayStation Guide 85. Show sucked. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that momentarily. But everyone's entitled to their opinions. Everyone's are entitled to how they feel about the show. Just like I let everyone know on Twitter, for those who see my tweet yet, that how I feel about the show. That I think the show was good. That I think the show was bad. That I think the show lived up to the expectation of celebrating the 25 years of Monday Night Raw. Which, by the way, they keep saying it's 25 years of Monday Night Raw. It's the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, but to say it's been 25 years since Monday Night Raw's been on the air, no, I can't say that. I mean, if you start counting the years that goes by, back in '93 when it first started, the first annual of Monday Night Raw, and then a year later, in 1994, 1 year passed, and they're still doing their Monday Night Raw show. And then years goes by and all that, and blah 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 whatever. But whatever. Basically, it's the same thing they did with WrestleMania as well. Making the WrestleMania, 30 years of WrestleMania. You could say it's the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania, but to say it was 30 years since they've been doing WrestleMania, I wouldn't say that. But anyways. But let's get to the show. So, when it comes to the commentators for WWE RAW 25 from January 22nd, 2018, Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler on commentary at the Manhattan Center, while at the Barclays Center you have your commentators, your original commentators Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Booker T, and they're at ringside just for that one night only, because usually when they do their commentators for Raw every Monday night, they're always on the stage, basically near the stage. But for this episode from Monday Night Raw, Raw 25, they decided to have Corey Graves, Booker T, and Michael Cole at ringside this time. Like how WWE RAW has been doing for the last 20 for the last few years. But anyways, so let's get to this. So the first hour of Raw, they first open up the show with Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler, and welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw at the Manhattan Center, and that's located in New York City. And then they started cutting to Corey Graves, Booker T, and Michael Cole from Brooklyn, New York, where again they're at ringside for just for that one night. In the ring, we have Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon, and they take us a look back at Raw celebrating their 25th anniversary, from when it first started all the way to the present of Monday Night Raw, and they had a Fall Out Boy, for their special Monday Night Raw, their Raw 25 video tribute. A song called My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Line 'em Up. And they show a lot of things on here, like when it comes to the first episode Raw and everything. When it comes to the era of Stone Cold, Steve Austin, the whole thing with the Undertaker, The Rock. You also I'm surprised they didn't mention anything about Owen Hart. I'm surprised they didn't mention anything about Owen Hart. But they show Eddie Guerrero, China. I know that they also did, show also DX and everything, Hulk Hogan. They even show Edge, when it comes to him retiring, Daniel Bryan with him retiring, which the whole thing with Daniel Bryan being retired is fucking bullshit. And then they showed the one where Ultimate Warrior's return to Raw, and that ended up being his last return to Raw, because the night after that event from 2014, he passed away. So when I saw Ultimate Warrior in that tribute video, I got choked up. I almost broke down right there when I saw Ultimate Warrior. When he started saying the spirit of the Ultimate Warrior runs forever and everything, and like fuck, man. Rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior. So then we get back to Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon back in the ring, and they introduce Vince McMahon. So Vince McMahon comes out, and I'm like, fuck you, Vince. I don't give a fuck if he's the reason why Raw is where it is today. I don't give a fuck if this man had a vision for this company. Fuck Vince McMahon. I don't care if he's 72. I don't care if he is a senior citizen. Nothing's gonna make me forget what this man has done in the past. And after everything that I hear about this old piece of trash, this old out of touch piece of fucking trash, and Vince McMahon, fuck him. So basically, Vince McMahon said he's not gonna waste any time. He says thank you to everyone, and he says and I hope you enjoyed the show, and blah blah blah. And then Stephanie McMahon decides, oh wait, Dad, and everything. She's like, Shane McMahon and basically Shane and Stephanie got this man a gift, and they got a gift, and Stephanie McMahon made sure to reference that the gift that they got from Vince McMahon started with this whole GoFundMe page. So once again, Stephanie McMahon going for her philanthropy is the future of marketing, basically exploiting charity to make herself look good. Again, this is one of the reasons why I can't take this shit anymore when it comes to Stephanie McMahon. She thinks that philanthropy is exploiting the philanthropy is a future of marketing. No, not everybody thinks that. After that tweet, everyone will start giving Stephanie McMahon backlash. But after receiving those backlashes on a tweet, she doesn't fucking care. She's still gonna do what she's still gonna do this. She's still gonna continue to do this. And sure enough, she did it out there again. So fuck your GoFundMe page. Fuck the and that's the whole GoFundMe page is to pay all that money to make this man the Raw 25 plaque. So yeah, fuck the Raw 25 plaque. Fuck their GoFundMe page. Fuck Stephanie McMahon. Fuck Vince McMahon. And yeah, especially a big fuck you to Vince McMahon. And then after receiving this plaque, and then Stephanie McMahon's like, it's like it's not that much money and everything, all that, and like it's and she kept saying GoFundMe and all that. Like, go show that GoFundMe page up your fucking ass, Stephanie. Saying and then saying it may be cheap and everything. Like, fuck you. And then Vince McMahon starts talking trash to the Brooklyn crowds. How they're cheap, their city is cheap, and like again, this is why I'm always gonna say fuck you to Vince. I don't give a fuck if he's playing a character. Fuck Vince McMahon. So then all of a sudden, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out, and from there I was excited. because I want to see Vince McMahon get his ass stunned once again, even if it is for the last time. I want to see his ass get stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin. So Austin comes out, confronts the McMahon. Stephanie McMahon was not in the ring, which you know, it was best for her not to be in the ring, because I wouldn't mind seeing her get stunned too, but she didn't get stunned, unfortunately. But so yeah, Vince McMahon was trying to basically try to weasel his way out by saying he's a senior citizen and all that, and like, fuck you. And then he starts throwing Shane McMahon under the bus, saying Shane's in his prime, and so Stone Cold gives Shane McMahon a stunner, and Austin Vince McMahon gets a can of beer for Austin. They both drink beer. Vince McMahon's trying to leave, but then all of a sudden Austin let's see how that happened. Oh yeah, so Vince McMahon was getting ready to leave. Also, Vince McMahon decides to turn around. I don't understand why. I thought, because he could have just easily got out there, but he didn't get out there. So then he goes back to you know, they drinking a toast and a beer and everything. Austin gives him a stunner, like, good. And then Shane McMahon gets back up. He gets you know, they do a toast with a beer, and then Austin stuns Shane McMahon, and there you go. So that's how they start off Raw. You know, besides from the Manhattan Center and everything. So yeah, it was good to see Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know, one of the greatest of all times, the man who revolutionized the 90s era of professional wrestling when it comes to the Attitude Era and before the Attitude Era, because of the way he carried himself. One of my all-time favorites, and there'll never be another one like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Alright, next we get to a tag team match. Not just any tag team match, but an 8-woman tag team match. We get which this basically doesn't make any sense here, folks, but here it is. Nia Jax, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Alicia Fox. And they're being accompanied by Paige. So basically Absolution are teaming up with Nia Jax and Alicia Fox, of all people. So we're supposed to forget that Alicia Fox was attacked by Absolution months ago against Absolution, and also we're also they're friends again. You know, basically Alicia Fox is friends again with Paige. But anyway, so and yeah, because Paige can't wrestle, even though she's in her wrestling gear. Yes, Paige was in her wrestling gear, but even though she didn't wrestle, but she's in her wrestling gear. She's out there, and she can't wrestle yet. Now, well, here's the thing: she's not gonna wrestle in WWE anyway, so WWE is not gonna let her wrestle again. But anyways, so yeah, but he had Nia Jax, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mickie James, and Asuka. So the match happens. Match itself was alright. Alicia Fox was fucking trash. Bayley was trash. Mickie James, she looked like she didn't care. But before the match though, Nia Jax started to attack Asuka, and then also All Out Brawl started going out. I should have mentioned that though. So then they basically had 2 commercial breaks. And as soon as we get back to the second commercial break, also the match was already over, with Sasha Banks going over Alicia Fox by having her tap out to the bank statement. So yeah, of course Sasha Banks has to win the match, right? So yeah, Asuka, Mickie James, Bayley, and Sasha Banks wins the match, and Paige ends up trying to add Alicia Fox and everything. Like, fuck off, this is trash. So there's so we got the women's from Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Mickie James and Asuka celebrating in the ring. All of a sudden, Asuka she clears the ring by taking out Mickie James, taking out Bayley, and taking out Sasha Banks. Basically, a teaser that she could win the Women's Royal Rumble at this coming Sunday. And when I saw Asuka do that, I'm like, hell yeah, man, Asuka, she's getting it done. And hope she wins, unlike someone that people want her, someone else to win, like someone who's coming in to the to that Women's Rumble. But I'll get to that when I do the preview. I'll do it sometime this week. But as right now, maybe move on. Also, we get Kurt Angle. He's backstage with in his office with a referee, saying that we're not gonna have any more chaos when it comes to Strowman, Kane, and Lesnar later on. We'll get to that later. So suddenly we hear a knocking on the door, and Jonathan Coachman, he shows up and he's like, talking to Kurt Angle and everything. He's like, you never know who's gonna show up here and all that. And then also knock, and it's Harvey Whippleman and the Brooklyn Brawler. Another knock, Teddy Long, and he starts playing his music, on the Matt Militic, starts dancing, and then also another one knocking on the door, and it ends up being Brother Love, and they start playing his music, and he starts saying, "I love you," and I'm like, "Fuck you, I fucking hate you, Bruce Pritchard." Yeah, for those who don't know, Brother Love is Bruce Pritchard. So fuck Bruce Pritchard, fuck Brother Love. Brother Love's not a fucking legend. Brother Love is fucking trash. And the only reason why Bruce Pritchard is even in the wrestling business in the first place is because his brother Tom Pritchard, who is a wrestler, who's a better wrestler, has a better personality than Bruce Pritchard will ever have in his fucking pinky, his fucking fat ass. And then all of a sudden we get to the Boogeyman. He comes into the office. He had worms in his mouth, basically. He starts pouring it onto Jonathan Coachman's hand. And that was it. I was expecting the Boogeyman saying, "I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you." Nope, he didn't do that. He just came in there and just took the worms out of his mouth, put it on Jonathan Coachman's hand, and there you go. And that was it. That was it, folks. For those legends. Well, if you want to consider Jonathan Coachman and Brother Love legends, which I don't. That's it for them. So next we get to the Raw 25 images that WWE was showing. I don't remember what they were showing, but they were showing this on Raw tonight, so there you go. We go back to New York City in Manhattan Center with Jerry the King Lawler and Little JR, John Ross, and we get a video package of The Undertaker, what comes to his moments on Monday Night Raw for the last 20, in their words, for the last 25 years. And in the video package, they had this Dark Country 5, the band, when it comes to playing a theme song for this video package, and it was called The Devil Inside, because The Undertaker is referenced being the demon of Death Valley and all that, where he's a demon and everything. So Undertaker comes out. He's been introduced by the Fink, Howard Finkel, and Undertaker comes in. Undertaker cuts a promo, and that was it. No announcement that he's gonna be in the Rumble. No announcement that he's gonna wrestle at WrestleMania. He just came out there and basically talked about how he was part of Monday Night Raw. He went up against Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, his brother Kane, and he basically announced to everyone that gets in his way, they will rest in peace. And that was it. That was it for The Undertaker. Moving on. I was in the hour number 1 now, folks. And 12-man wrestling for hour number 1, one match. Now let's get to hour number 2. So hour number 2, we go back to Brooklyn in the Barclays Center. We see John Bradshaw, Layfield, and Ross Simmons, APA. With the whole thing with the door that they had there. That you knock on the door, APA's door, and you come in. Even though they could go around it, if those who don't know, the APA's door, you could each just go around it. Instead just going through the door. But anyways, APA were playing poker as they always do, against Heath Slater and Rhino, and Heath Slater lost a lot of money, and also we get the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase coming in. He wants to play poker because he's got money. He's the $1 Million Man. And he's got the $1 Million Championship belt. He starts doing his infamous laugh. Ha 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 ha. Everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man. I love doing that. I don't do as good as the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, but yeah. But we'll get to more about APA later on because it ends up having more of these segments for APA. But next, WWE announces the past Raw general managers. They first introduced John Laurinaitis, People Power. William Regal, who is now the NXT general manager. Yeah, if you remember William Regal's run of being general manager for Raw, where he was cutting off powers and everything. You know, that was back in 2008 though, and at the time he was the King of the Ring winner at the time. And then they announced Eric Bischoff, and he got a huge pop. Eric Bischoff is so basically they announced they showed John Laurinaitis, William Regal, and Eric Bischoff on stage, and they introduced the SmackDown general manager, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan comes out, he got a huge yes chant. I saw in the background William Regal, Eric Bischoff, and John Laurinaitis. John Laurinaitis, they were all doing the yes chant too, the yes chant too as well. And also The Miz comes out, because The Miz getting ready to have his match against Roman Reigns. So The Miz, being covered by The Miz Taraj, Miz and Daniel Bryan look each other face to face. That's something a little suspicious here, folks. Because I'll get to more of that when I get to the preview. But that was that. But let's move on. So yes, here we go. IC Championship, Miz versus Roman Reigns, who is the Intercontinental Champion. And when it comes to the Miz Taraj, you got both Dallas and Curtis Axel at ringside. So yeah, folks, I didn't care about this match because at first coming into this match, I had low expectations because it was a Roman Reigns match. You gotta make him look strong. You gotta make Roman Reigns the steroid freak look strong in these type of matches. And I'm sick and tired of Michael Cole saying the big dog, the big dog. Yeah, he is the big dog. The big dog with big dog shit for brains. So yeah, and I was getting tired of Michael Cole saying, Roman Reigns wears that the Intercontinental Championship belt with pride. Like, fuck you. He doesn't wear that with pride. Yeah, you mean like carrying the belt like it's a useless backpack? Get the fuck out of my face with that. So yeah, the match happens. That Roman Reigns was trash. That stupid man punch, or should I say that stupid man punch was fucking trash. That what he delivered to the Miz. The basement dropkick to the Miz was trash too. Man, this guy just can't help himself. He's got to look trash in the ring. So the Miz Ross got involved in the match a little bit. Being a huge distraction. Reigns fights him off, beats him down. Mr. Ross trying to get involved, and the referee kicks them out. Then the Miz goes for a skull crusher finale, but Reigns kicks out. Of course, he kicks out. So Reigns he tried to go for a spear, but misses and hit the turnbuckle. Not just any turnbuckle, because the middle turnbuckle was exposed. So that the turnbuckle pad from the second rope was exposed, was taken off basically. Like wait a minute, when did that happen? So Miz goes for a skull crusher finale, and gets a 3 count and no win. So yeah, Roman Reigns lost the Intercontinental Championship, and like saying to myself, okay, so they obviously took the belt off from him. To send a signal there of what comes through the Royal Rumble. Fuck. But I'll get to more of that when I do the preview. Come this coming week. But still. But yeah, they protected this guy. We can't have him lose clean to lose in the Intercontinental Championship. No, he's gotta lose. He's gotta lose in a non-clean faction. Once again, they're protecting Roman Reigns, making him look strong. Fuck, shit, man. I mean, the Miz, happy that he's the Intercontinental Champion, 8-time, but still, they protected Roman Reigns in the loss. Are you fucking kidding me? Arizona State Class of 2012. What's up, man? What we have here. The show was terrible. I'll get to that momentarily. Almost as bad as Wrestle Kingdom 12. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Wrestle Kingdom 12 was, to me, in my opinion, Wrestle Kingdom 12 was better than this show. But I'll let you know about how I feel about the how I get the show rating later on. But thanks for coming in though. Where was Edge? He couldn't be there. Edge has to he was somewhere else out of the U.S. I don't remember where, but he as unfortunately. Where was Batista? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm saying, but let me get to more of this too. No Foley. Well, Mick Foley said he was going to be there anyways. He said so himself. Because he had plans on that night, on that night. So, and he also said that even though if he wasn't going to be he said that even though if he wasn't going to have had that event that he was going to go to on that night, he said he still would want to go there anyways because it wouldn't make sense for him to go there anyways because storyline, he was fired last year from the Authority. Remember that one? So he wants to keep kayfabe alive. So Mick Foley is is a real man here. You know, he wants to make wrestling make sense here by keeping kayfabe alive by having Mick Foley for Mick Foley to not be on the show. So yeah, makes sense. But at the same time, I wish he would have been there too. No, but like I said, he wants to follow through the storyline from last year when he got fired by the Authority. So, but again, let me go through the rest of this stuff. What you said, garbage. Okay, I'll get to more of that later. So, yeah. Obviously, everyone's got some opinions about how they feel about Raw 25, and believe me, well, let me get to it though. I'll let you know how I feel about it too when I get to it. But yeah, the Miz is your new Intercontinental Champion. Now, let me get back to this one. Miz is the Intercontinental Champion. During the time when Roman Reigns was attacking the Mr. outside the ring, that's when they show a replay. The Miz was exposing that middle turnbuckle, and from there, I'm like, okay, now I see. But wait, what you say here? Arizona State, what you say here? Triple H should have pedigree Balor. I'll get that later too. But I disagree with that one. But anyways, maybe continue on. So yeah, the Miz is your new Intercontinental Champion, which means this will send the signal that Roman Reigns could be going into the Rumble to win. But again, I'll get to more of that when I do my preview this week, this coming week. We get more on Raw 25 images. I don't remember much of how they show here, but basically, like I said, they show it the entire night. But I'll get to that one segment from when I go back to this again. So, because I remember seeing this one thing that's all. So, anyways, now we go back to APA. APA is once again playing poker. Yeah, Heath Slater, Rhino. This time you got MVP, the Usos, Jeff Hardy. They're all there having a party with APA, and also you got Ted DiBiase there too, which I already mentioned him earlier, but still. So MVP said half man, half amazing, because that was his catchphrase. And that's WWE's best of views for these guys coming into Raw 25. Moving on. Next we get to the Peep Show, which is hosted by Christian. Christian talks about he's been one of the best tag teams in Raw history. And he introduces the Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. So they come out. They're obviously the guests on the Peep Show. So Seth Rollins talks about it's great that to be here in Brooklyn, New York, and everything. And Jason Jordan said basically cuts in to talk and everything. And then the entire crowd from Brooklyn, New York, they basically shitted all over Jason Jordan for everything that he said. He tried talking and everything, and they kept booing him. They was drowning Jason Jordan's promos with massive boos. And I'm like, holy shit, man, Jason Jordan, holy shit. And this is not even his fault. This is the WWE's fault for having him being, the son of Kurt Angle, for having him cut these promos, scripted promos, which, let's face it, they're all scripted promos when it comes to WWE. But scripted promos that's gonna that's not gonna get anyone over, especially Jason Jordan. And on top of it, the way they have him booked to being whining, and then being cocky and being trying to be like he's entitled, and it's bad, folks. It is so bad. It wasn't this bad before when Jason Jordan was in Brooklyn, New York before, back in 2017 after SummerSlam, because I was there. It wasn't that bad, but as soon as we get to here, Jason Jordan comes to promo and everything, it's gotten worse now for Jason Jordan. they completely damaged Jason Jordan. They gotta turn him heel right now. They gotta turn him heel at Royal Rumble, either Royal Rumble or at the Rumble, you know, which is next week on Raw. They gotta turn him heel. Otherwise it's gonna be damage control. It's gonna be a lot of damage control for this guy. But anyways, so Jason Jordan, he's trying to talk. He's like, he's happy to be here on Raw 25, and he got booed. Then he tried to talk about, you know, being the Raw Tag Team Champion with Seth Rollins, and like boo, and all that. And then he's like, I'm happy for the Legends being here, and boo. And then he's happy to be Kurt Angle's son, and boo. Like, wow, man, he's getting buried. He got owned by these crowds. What do you say here? What are you doing? Mr. Rick and Jay. How Jason Jordan is not a heel is beyond me at this point. I agree. They should have turned heel a long time ago. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, folks. Jason Jordan, he got fucking owned like a motherfucker. My people from Brooklyn, New York, own his fucking ass. Then again, it's the Roman and Cena show, LOL. Oh my god. Well, it was about the Roman Reigns show, you know, just for that, for the beginning of that second hour. Yo, it was all about protecting Roman Reigns. But, and I'll get to Cena later, by the way. But, so then all of a sudden we get the Bar coming out. They got massive cheers, the Bar, you know, Sheamus and Cesaro. And they talk about how, you know, Jason Jordan is getting owned and everything. And they talk about how they don't just set the bar, they are the bar. And guess what? The Bar, when they said that, basically the crowds were doing a sing-along with, you know, the Bar. Arizona State. Roman and Cena both put over people. Wait. Roman and Cena both put people over. I disagree. And please don't be like those fans think, saying that they elevate people. They don't. Cena, very, you know, guys like Damian Sandow, Alex Riley, Michael Tarver. I mean, Dolph Ziggler. Can I please go on with this? Cena put Elias over tonight. Yeah, and he's gonna bury him when they start having their matches again. So no, I disagree. Gotta give him credit. I'm not giving him credit for shit. After everything that Cena been put out there on TV, making everything look like fucking shit. Fuck John Cena. But thanks for the comment though. If you like John Cena, more power to you. That's all I gotta say. So, also on the Bar gets beaten up by Jason Jordan a little bit. Seth Rollins fights gets involved. And then Seth Rollins was going for a move, I believe it was on Cesaro or Sheamus. I forgot who Jason Jordan was holding. Also, Seth Rollins hits Jason Jordan. So I guess they're going to tease more dissension between Rollins and Jordan. And the Bar was laughing and smiling and everything. So yeah, they got one up on Seth and Jason. So, what you say here? Hustle, loyalty, respect. No, he doesn't hustle. He doesn't have any loyalty, and he has no respect. Because if he had respect, he would have put over guys like AJ Styles instead of having his glory from last year. Styles should not have that lost to John Cena last year at Royal Rumble. That was fucking bullshit. And you want to keep on talking about respect? What about Baron Corbin? Look what happened with Baron Corbin. Whatever. He pro Nakamura. He better have too. I don't ever want to see Cena wrestle against Nakamura again. That should be the only time that he wrestled against Nakamura. And I want to see him wrestle against Nakamura ever again. Because Nakamura deserves better than to wrestle a fucking trash wrestler in John Cena. He won't because Nakamura almost paralyzed him. Well, that was Cena's fault. well, everything that Nakamura done with that inverted explorer suplex, no one has ever fucked up that move. Nakamura didn't fuck it up. It was Cena. I mean, do you forget that Cena is not a fucking athlete? I've seen other guys taking that move from Nakamura and they never land on their heads. Only Cena will be the type of guy that would land on his head because he's not fucking athletic. Because he's fucking trash. So anyways. Small guys can take it. Yeah, ask Kota Ibushi, who's a better wrestler than Cena, who's more athletic than Cena. Nakamura not strong enough to give Cena a lift. Again, Cena is not a fucking athlete. He's a weight room athlete, so of course Cena's gonna land on his fucking head like that. Now let me move on, please. I don't want to talk about John Cena until I get to his segment. So yes, let's move on. So next we get Charlie Caruso. She interviews Alexa Bliss, and Alexa Bliss, basically she felt like she's being insulted by Charlie Caruso because Charlie Caruso saying, "Will you still be able to be champion to WrestleMania?" So also Charlotte Flair walks up, basically interrupts the interview, and Charlotte Flair says, "Yeah." Basically, she got a good promo, by the way. She cuts a promo by saying the only reason not the Raw Women's Champion is because someone like her is not on Raw, and talk about how she's gonna stay as the SmackDown Women's Champion. And I also want to say Charlotte Flair, the real Women's Champion, unlike Alexa Bliss, who's fucking trash. So Charlotte Flair says that she's gonna have someone to let you know about that herself. And Ric Flair shows up, and Ric Flair says to Alexa Bliss that Charlotte Flair is going to stay as champion tomorrow, the week later, a month later, after WrestleMania, the night after WrestleMania, and yeah, and then Ric Flair and Charlotte Flair they go, woo, yeah, fuck Alexa Bliss, by the way. Before I move on, let me see this. Arizona State, Nakamura and Balor should be on 205 Live. I don't think so because they're a bigger star and they don't need that. They don't need 205 Live. Just like Neville don't need 205 Live. Now that Enzo is gone, they need somebody. Yeah, they do. And it's not Shinsuke and it's not Balor. They're both better than that. Hold on a second. Anthony? What's up, Anthony? Let me see what you got here. John Cena and Roman Reigns are extremely overrated, my opinion. I agree with you. They are. They are overrated, and they don't. In my opinion, they don't deserve the spot that they deserve because they were handpicked. They were not chosen by us fans. They were handpicked by the machines themselves. We get an Edge on Raw 25 moment where Edge, became tag team champion, and it's time when he was WWE champion, World Heavyweight champion, and then the night when he retired and everything. Basically, they put over Edge on that night because unfortunately Edge's going to be there. So ratings prove they are the only ones who draw. Nope. Bruce Bliss got the numbers to prove that. Cena is no Hulk Hogan, which Hulk Hogan drew. Wait, Balor, Nakamura, Balor, Styles don't draw. Your opinion, but in my opinion, they can't draw if WWE are behind, are fully behind them, and AJ Styles can draw. He saw more merchandise than Cena is right now. Same thing. I think when it comes to Balor too, he's not that close, but look how he's been booked. Same thing with Nakamura. Look how they've been booked. And look how Cena and Reigns have been booked. They don't care about anyone else but Cena and Reigns. and you have not figured that out yet, then you're fucking delusional. Balor needs a manager and wait, I missed it. Balor needs a manager. His mic. Oh, I think you meant to, you put the name Mike, not the word Mike. You know. Mic work is terrible. Well, not everyone's a good talker. Same thing with Nakamura, because Nakamura is not from the United States. He's from Japan. What do you want from him? And plus, he's got scripted promos. It's not like he's good. It's not like he's an expert when it comes to bringing script promos. I mean, it's like I said, when it comes to Jason Jordan, I agree. The scripts are terrible. Exactly. The good Jason Jordan, he's having a hard time getting over with scripted promos. And he's not a good talker, but he's a good wrestler. But you know but whatever. Hard for anyone to get over now. Yeah, I agree. All right, maybe move on. APA, back to APA again. Wait, I agree. So does Roman Reigns. Mic work, not very good either. That's true. Because you want to know why? Because Roman Reigns doesn't give a fuck. Roman Reigns does not give a fuck about how he's delivering his promos. Because remember, he's just a guy getting rich. That's why he's there. He's just a guy getting rich. He doesn't care about the wrestling business. Because if he did, he would have tried to sell better, to talk better, to present himself better, and to exercise it. You know, but he's not. Also, Jason Jordan got screwed by bad storyline. I agree. Arizona State, I agree. I could see him being a world champ. Wait, who are you talking about? King Rex, especially with the smart. Awesome. I can't find what you said there, King Rex. Yeah, I can't see it. What? I'm sorry. Somebody says it says message retracted. I can't. Roman at least has the look of a heavyweight champion though. Yeah, because of steroids. I'm just saying. APA playing poker once again with Heath Slater, Rhino, MVP. This time we got Taz Worldwide joining. You know, Taz O'Neil, Apollo Crews, and Dana Brooke. Natalya was there too. Jeff Hardy, Ted DiBiase, and the Usos. Once again, Jeff Hardy is there. And I'm like saying to myself, this is the best use you got for Jeff Hardy, WWE. And MVP, this is the best use you got for MVP. You know, Montel Vontaris Porter. Moving on. Arizona State. Do you think Elias is on steroids? I think so. I mean, look at him. Yeah, he's jacked too. I know. But what does it matter? It doesn't matter anyways, because you know WWE's wellness program is fucking bullshit anyways. I mean, if WWE's were serious about the wellness program, everyone would have failed the drug test. If that was the case. Bruno Nero, I knew you come in cameo. Yeah, exactly. That was the best use for Jeff Hardy, just a cameo, just like the Wrestler Legends were too. And the women's, but I'll get to that later. Elias and Jason Jordan should be future world champions. I agree. Elias got a good build. Jason Jordan's got a nice build when it comes to his wrestling as well. They can be future world champions if WWE gets behind them fully, and and move away from Roman Reigns, move away from John Cena, and start with someone better. Where was Lita? I don't know. You got me. I don't know. Then we go back to the Manhattan Center in New York City. We get Bray Wyatt versus Bootleg Matt Hardy. And the reason I say Bootleg Matt Hardy is because this is not Broken Matt Hardy. This is WWE's version of Broken Matt Hardy as when it comes to Woken Matt Hardy. So I'm calling it Bootleg Matt Hardy. Hold on a second. And Stacy Keibler. I thought she was coming there too. I was hearing that that Tori Wilson was going to try to convince Stacy Keibler to come. No, no Stacy Keibler. I don't get it. I don't understand. I would love to see her too, but unfortunately there's no Stacy Keibler. What's your Royal Rumble predictions? I'll do that this current week though. Just let you know right now, I'll do it on the Wednesday. So be on the lookout on the Wednesday. I'm gonna do a preview when it comes to the WWE 2018 Royal Rumble. All right. Thank you, King Rex. So yeah, back to this. So back in the Manhattan Center, Bray Wyatt versus Bootleg Matt Hardy. Match happens, pretty decent, and Bray Wyatt wins. Now before I move on, folks, I didn't see this this segment that happened after this match happened between Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, but it was out there on Twitter. Now I don't know if I missed it or anything, but they show Jeff Hardy, who was there. He was saying, "Yo, I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete," or to them. I don't remember, but he was there. And I say to myself, really? Yeah. Like you mean to tell me a fact? Never mind. I was gonna say, where was APA for real? Was it really at Brooklyn, or was this all just all edited from backstage? I don't know. They really wait, they did really. They booed. Yeah. Did you see the video of the people in Manhattan booing after the show? No, I haven't. I didn't. I think I must have missed it. I don't know, but I gotta check it out later then to see. So wow, it was that bad, wasn't it? The show was that bad, right? It's on Twitter. Okay, I'll find out later on Twitter. So thank you, Amazon Straight. Thank you very much. And please don't take my anger my anger to you the wrong way about the whole thing with Cena and Reigns. It just built I'm fucking frustrated with the push of Cena and Reigns every fucking time. I hear it every fucking time, and I'm sick and tired of hearing it. But it's your opinion though. Wait, hold on. Welcome, bro. It's all good, man. We all have opinions. Yeah, exactly. We're all entitled to our opinions. So don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, so next we get to back to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. They introduced the women's, the Bella twins. So Brie Bella came out there, and Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella, for some reason, she's in her ring gear. And I say to myself, okay, you're in your ring gear, but you're not scheduled to wrestle, so what the fuck are you in your ring gear for? Stupid bitch. Maurice comes out. She's pregnant. Kelly Kelly comes out. She's not in her ring gear. Lilian Garcia comes out. She's not in her. Well, actually, she's never been a wrestler. She's been a ring announcer. Jacqueline comes out. She's not in her ring gear. Tori Wilson comes out. She's not in her ring gear. Michelle McCool comes out. She's not in her ring gear. Terry Reynolds comes out. She's not in her ring gear. Maria Kanellis, who's also pregnant. And the returning of Trish Stratus. She's not in her ring gear. Only Nikki Bella is in her ring gear. And Brie Bella, she's not in her ring gear, but Nikki Bella, she's in her ring gear. Why? I don't know. It's because she's dumb. She's fucking stupid. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, so there you go. There's the women's on the show. That was the best use for that was the best use for these women's. Paige was in her ring gear too. LOL, so stupid. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier too. I don't know if you saw me talk about it earlier. I talked about that too. Paige was in her ring gear, and yet she can't wrestle in WWE anymore. I don't understand that at all. But anyways, what should I say here? They should have brought hardcore legends like RVD. I agree. Raven, I agree, but except Raven will not be brought back to WWE anyways because WWE doesn't like him. Taz don't want anything to do with WWE right now. Marco Holly, That would be nice. Steve Blackman. Yeah, that would be nice. Steve Blackman would have been there. But whatever. They could have recreated the 24/7 hardcore match. You know that. You know. I'm not. You know. Whatever. But yeah, that was WWE's best use for these women coming out there and just be on cameos on the show. Yeah, that was the best. That was the best. Yeah, I agree. That was the best. I agree. Yeah. Rest in peace, Crash Holly. Yes. Rest in peace to Crash Holly. He's the one who created the whole 24/7 concept of the Hardcore Championship. All right. So yeah, there you go. So that was hour number 2. And okay, folks, check this out. Total amount of wrestling for hour number 2. 2. And the rest of those hours were meaningless segments, boring segments, trash segments, and it started from hour number 1, except for the one with Stone Cold. That was actually a good moment there. But that was back in hour number 1. But hour number 2, trash matches. Well, I'm gonna go back to those matches again so I could let you know how I felt about those matches too. Rhino and Heath Slater. Oh, I'll get to that later. But let's get to hour number 3. Elias shows up. What the fuck? Were they thinking? I don't know. It's WWE. What do you expect from them? What do you expect from them to pull out a good show? But anyway, let me get to the rest of this now. So Elias comes. Actually, he didn't come out to the arena. He was actually backstage, and he gets confronted by Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho basically says, can I play a guitar, your guitar, so I can sing a song to you? And Elias was like, no. And Jericho's like, that's fine, because I brought my own. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And Jericho was like, I don't want to walk with Elias. And he says that you just made the list. Yeah, so Elias made the list. That was one of the better segments. Yeah, it was entertaining. Not everyone likes the list thing. I know a few people that didn't like the list, but yeah. He had the Alpha Club shirt. Yeah, I know he did. I saw that during that whole build with him and Omega. Even though the list gimmick is lame, yeah, I agree, it was lame. It is lame, but it got over. Somehow it got over, and that was actually a Jimmy Jacobs idea that he came up with for Chris Jericho, and sure enough, it got over. But yeah, like I said, not everyone likes the whole list of Jericho thing. I still think it's lame, but it's funny at the same time. The Smarks put it over. Yeah, they did. And I even put it over too a few times on Twitter. At the time when I didn't see how they first end up doing it, but then all of a sudden I was like, what's going on with this whole list thing and everything, right? And then all of a sudden, okay, Jericho's put people on the list. Like, what's that supposed to mean? What does that mean? What of them on the list? Does Jericho hate them or something like that? What's that supposed to mean? What's he mean by you just made the list and everything? I don't know. But that's Jericho for you, man. He's entertaining. He could get into over. But anyways, moving on. It would be cool if Jericho feuded with Stephanie McMahon again. Nah, I don't want to see that. Fuck Stephanie McMahon. Hold on, let me see what you got here. Alpha or list gimmick? Alpha. I'll go Alpha over the list gimmick any day. WWE is fucking garbage. Let me just say that. What was that? Oh yeah, so after the whole listing, they show more Raw 25 images, and in this one, I remember this one now. And in this one, they show CM Punk the night where he cut the pipe bomb promo, and the crowds were going nuts. By the way, they were loud chants for that. Holy shit. Do you think WWE will last another 25 years? I don't know. We'll see. Remember their the slogan, WWE then, now, forever. Well, to me, WWE keep on sucking? I don't think so. We'll see. You know, as long as they make you know, money when it comes to charities and you know, you know, you know, selling tickets and everything, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. They don't know how to build stars. I agree. They don't. They don't. And a lot of us men have been calling them out for that for a long time. How much longer can these old timers keep them afloat? I don't know. Maybe until they finally you know, you know. Oh, also WWE does this whole charity thing again. It was Stephanie McMahon, Triple H. Once again, doing this whole philanthropy once again, but this time they were at the Empire State Building, where they wanted the Empire State Building to had the lines for to be red, you know, because WWE RAW represents red, and that's what they did, and they showed it, and they showed it too and all. But fuck Stephanie, you know, fuck Stephanie McMahon, and why, man, fuck Triple H. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Elias. I wonder how much they had to pay for them to do that. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe $12 million, like the production truck. Anyways, so Elias comes out. Well, I mean, he's already there. I mean, but Elias was wearing a Johnny Cash T-shirt. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Yep, and I walk the line. Why do you hate Triple H? He loves the indie wrestlers. I hated Triple H because he put over Roman Reigns, and he says that if we don't agree with what we're doing with Roman Reigns, then we're not entitled to have an opinion. Basically saying that for those who pay for the, you know, the monies and everything and don't support Roman Reigns, we're not entitled to have any opinions for that. But if you do like Roman Reigns and if you're entitled to have an opinion and you have an entitled for Roman Reigns of everything that the WWE is doing with them, then then you're entitled to have an opinion. But if you disagree with that, then you have no entitled to have an opinion, no matter if it's good or bad. Brock Lesnar should go over the indie midgets. Just kidding. Damn. Rex King. With Arizona State, but he is also going to put Balor and Nakamura over. Yeah, but if that was true, then why wasn't he there to help Balor to get back his opportunities for the Universal Championship title that he never lost? And why did Triple H allow Nakamura to lose to Jinder Mahal twice? He put over Kevin Owens. He did. Kevin Owens, he's actually getting. Kevin Owens is actually doing so well in WWE. King Rex, I doubt. Okay. And Arizona Rex, either Balor or Nakamura will win the Rumble, most likely. Nakamura is my pick to win, by the way. And fuck Roman Reigns. I know he's in the Rumble, but fuck Roman Reigns and fuck John Cena. Who's also in the Rumble. Oh boy, here we go. So Elias, he wants to sing a song. So Elias sees Jimmy Fallon in the front row. He says he's got a song for Jimmy Fallon, and it involves, you know, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Chris Jericho, The Rock, where he said The Rock still sucks. Oh man. And it talks about how John Cena is not a legend. Arizona State. Kevin Owens is good on the mic, but he needs to lose weight, damn it. He's fine. I understand he needs to have that built and everything, but you know, something that this man loves. But he's fine. He's a very good wrestler. No matter how big he is, you know, no matter how out of shape he looks. What else you say here? Samoa Joe too. Nah, Samoa Joe's fine. He's also fine the way he is right now. He looks more of a badass that way. It's embarrassing for him to wear a shirt in the ring. But that's his choice. That's actually Kevin Owens' choice. Even in the Indies, he wore a shirt. So anyways, So Elias talked about how Cena is not a legend, John Cena is not a legend, and everything. He says at the Rumble he's gonna win. Basically, Elias says he's gonna win the Rumble, and also and we get Boy Buckethead, the shit factor of professional wrestling, the Foley wrestling. Sorry about that, folks. I keep losing connection. Hopefully that's back. Hopefully that's better now. So yeah, Cena's being the kiss ass again, as he always is. And Elias told Cena to shut his mouth, and the crowd chanted loudly and saying that no one wants to see you, Cena. And the crowd were chanting very loudly for Elias. And like, yeah, I agree. Fuck it, fuck John Cena. I don't want to see his ass. And John Cena was trying to act tough. He said, do something about it. And like, fuck you, Cena. You're fucking phony. You're not fucking tough. So, all of a sudden, Elias tried to take a cheap shot to John Cena. And then John Cena goes take out, basically try to take out Elias. But then Elias gets him a low blow. Arizona State. This show convinced me not to buy the network for WrestleMania. Wow, man, I didn't think you feel that way about tonight's show. They just don't care anymore. That's true. They don't. They don't care anymore. And it's a shame. It really is a shame. So yeah, Cena was beaten up by Elias, and they also he guitar him right in the back. And I'm like, okay, what happened to the old days where you could hit your opponent on the head with the guitar? Now we can't do that anymore. No, you gotta do it to the back of Cena instead. You know, to the spine. Stupid. But whatever. Hey, he's like, I want it. Cena got his ass kicked by Elias, but at the end of the day, Elias, it's been nice knowing you, but you're gonna be buried by John Cena later on. All right, now we get back to APA. This time with APA, because I'm playing poker still, the New Day shows up, and I'm like, okay, New Day's there. I like what the fuck they're gonna do. And what's that? Chris Benoit ruined wrestling. Well, that's your opinion, but in my opinion, I really don't want to talk about Chris Benoit, really. I don't think he ruined wrestling. If you mean the WWE movement to the PG era, and not doing headshots and everything, then I guess you could say that Benoit was the reason why that happened. But I'm not gonna go that far to say Benoit ruined wrestling. What was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, Elias beat down on Cena, but then we get to APA. They're playing poker again with East Sider, Rhino, Taz Worldwide, Usos, DiBiase, and this time Jeff Hardy wasn't there. Natalia was there too as well, and the New Day showed up, but they was not doing anything too gayish. So Heath Slater won this time, but only because Heath Slater was cheating. They call him cheating. So basically, Heath Slater, Rhino, Taz Worldwide, they was gonna sell this in the ring. And Ted DiBiase, he won the poker game. And then Ron Simmons goes up to Ted DiBiase, and I knew what was coming here. He went like this. Damn. Yeah, he did the damn. I thought it was funny though. King Rex. Hashtag fuck PG. I agree. Arizona State. I can't believe they made the Godfather get married. LOL. He's always been married. That's the thing. He's always been married. Speaking of the Godfather, yeah, I'm about to get to right now. So Mark Henry, who's backstage, walking around, maybe he's looking for catering. I'm just kidding. But Mark Henry, he runs up to the Godfather, and they play the Godfather's music, and he's with this woman next to him, and Mark Henry and the Godfather was talking, and everything. Godfather let his woman know that Mark Henry was known as sexual chocolate, and he's like Mark Henry was like, well, that was a different era and everything. Now we're all grown up and everything, and Mark Henry was like, so, I don't remember what was the woman's name, Alicia, something like that, to who was with the Godfather, and the Godfather was like, that's my wife, and he's like, but like you said, we're all grown up. And there you go. Yes, Godfather and his wife. But probably the Godfather's wife is smoking hot, and the Godfather himself, the Godfather, real name Charles Wright, he still looks like the exact same thing from the '90s, man. Look at the Godfather. Tell me this guy has look like he's never aged. He is fucking ageless. What the fuck is the secret? Like seriously, he's still in good shape. He still looks the same. Holy shit. I was so surprised to see the Godfather still looking the exact same thing from the '90s when he made his entrance into the Rumble back in, what was it, 2012? Yeah, 2012. No, was it 2012? I could swear it was 2013. Yeah, it was 2013 that he made his Rumble entrance back in 2013. And the Godfather still looks like he's never aged. Like seriously, man. Have you guys even noticed it? Do you guys notice it? He look like he's never aged. King Rex, you said, wait. If the Godfather is in the Hall of Fame, does that mean Papa Shango is then? No, just the Godfather. They only did the Godfather character. Only the Godfather character is in the Hall of Fame. Cause you have the Godfather come out there, at the Hall of Fame ceremony, looking at the Godfather, and he got his hose, the whole train. That. It was just the Godfather. They did not reference anything about Kama Mustafa, the Supreme Fire Machine, or Papa Shango. Excuse me. So we move on. We get to Titus Worldwide versus Heath Slater and Rhino, with Dana Brooke at ringside for Titus Worldwide. Match was trash. Yes. Titus Worldwide versus Heath Slater and Rhino was fucking trash. It was a waste of time. You wanna know why? Because they went to commercial break. After the commercial break, they started fighting, and it ended in no contest. So yes, it was fucking trash. And then we get the Dudley Boys coming out. Bubba Ray and Devon, straight out of Dudleyville. Yeah, so it was nice to see the Dudley Boys return, even though it was for that one night. So the Dudley Boys ends up getting in the ring, and all of a sudden, Titus Worldwide and Rhino took Heath Slater, fed them into the Dudley Boys. So the Dudley Boys did to Heath Slater the what's up spot, and then Bubba Ray pushes Devon, and then the 1, 2, 3, get the tables. So they got Titus Worldwide got the tables basically for Devon, basically for the Dudley Boys, and then they gave the 3D to Heath Slater to the table, and then Titus Worldwide, Rhino with the Dudley Boys gets in the ring, and they start raising hands and over Heath Slater to a table. Yeah, that makes sense. But it was still good to see the Dudley Boys on Raw. So yeah. Alright. Oh wait, what you said here? Made 0 sense. I agree. Made 0 sense there. I don't. See, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know how to use their legends. They don't know how to use their women. They don't know how to use their stars in the back. All they care about is Roman Reigns and John Cena. So next we get to George Caruso interviewing AJ Styles. So the AJ Styles decided to have someone else interview him instead. So he decides to have Mean Gene Okerlund interviews him, and Mean Gene Okerlund asks him about about his odds against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. And then AJ Styles went for the Hulk Hogan impersonation. He's like, well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene, all that. And he's like, I always wanted to do that. Basically, he talks about Cammy. Well, Kevin and Sammy, you put it together, and you got Cammy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why are they trying to get this whole Cammy thing over? It's fucking corny. But AJ Styles says, they're not gonna be co-champions because the ring announcer is gonna announce, at Royal Rumble, the still WWE champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. So yes, AJ Styles for the win. And when it comes to Royal Rumble, Nakamura for the win. Then we get another Raw 25 images. Once again, I can't remember all of them. Basically, as a matter of fact, I think this was the one that showed. It was one that showed with CM Punk. Not the ones. Not the last one I talked about. I think this was the one that was talking about was CM Punk that he was in with the whole pipe bomb promo. All right, back to the Manhattan Center. So we get D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, with the glow sticks and everything. And Triple H has been, it's been a kiss ass. But first, maybe get to Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels just talks about the old days with D-Generation X with the hot dogs and everything. And then Triple H was trying to tell him, we can't say thing what we did after that and everything because PG. And then Triple H says, he name dropped Rick Rude, the ravishing Rick Rude, and then he name dropped the ninth wonder of the world, China. And what did I say to that to Triple H? Fuck you, Triple H. If you're gonna name drop, China, then put her in the fucking Hall of Fame. And Triple H is the reason why China is no longer here. I'm not saying Triple H killed her, but he drove her to depression, along with Stephanie McMahon. So fuck Triple H and fuck Stephanie McMahon for ruining China's life. So anyways, so basically they say, are you ready? Basically Triple H says, I said, are you ready and everything. I'm like, fuck you. And then Triple H says, we didn't come alone. And here, sure enough, you get the Raw Dog, Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws, and all I can say is the Raw Dog, Jesse James, fuck you, Raw Dog. Hashtag fire Raw Dog. And as for the Badass Billy Gunn, got no problem with him. The Badass Billy Gunn is still getting the job done outside of WWE. So yeah, Billy Gunn is alright with me. Shawn Michaels, alright with me. Triple H, fuck you. Raw Dog Jesse James, fuck you. And then we get X-Pac. He comes out and he's like, he didn't come alone either. He brought no friend. When it comes to the clique. The bad guy, Razor Ramon. And Razor Ramon comes out, and folks, I heard reports that Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, was gonna wrestle. That didn't happen. I heard reports, that Scott Hall was gonna wrestle as Razor Ramon, but for some reason he showed up. He was not in his ring gear. He was not even in his Razor Ramon ring. He was not even in his Razor Ramon gear. So what the fuck? Whoever put that information out there that's going to come back to the wrestle, as Razor Ramon, fuck you for that false information. But Razor Ramon, he comes out, he says, "Hey y'all," one of his best catchphrases ever, besides the bad guy and oozing with machismo and and Survey says, "One more for the good guy." And basically Razor Ramon, he does the Chico, or King Rex Chico. So yeah, it's good to see Scott Hall, by the way. It is good to see Scott Hall, even though he's playing being the Razor Ramon character, but it was good to see him. He looks like he's in good shape. He's in good shape too. Because of the whole DDP yoga and everything. But other than that, and he says, this whole Raw 25 thing that's going on, he said it's too sweet. And I'm like, okay. He said too sweet, so I'm thinking to myself, are they gonna have Battle Club come out there? That was my thought and process. That was my thought and process in there, folks. Battle Club is gonna be coming out there, right? And sure enough, they did. I'm like, holy shit! I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like, so Battle Club comes out, Finn Balor, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Bullet Club basically, but in WWE they're Battle Club. But they basically Finn Balor comes out, with the Good Brothers, Battle Club. They get in the ring. Basically it was 3-on-6 situation there, with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, the Outlaws, that makes 2 of them. X-Pac and Razor Ramon, the Clique. And then you get the Battle Club out there. Honestly, best part of the show. Yeah, that's true. King Rex, I agree with you. That was. And then they did the Too Sweet, Like, oh man, that was a cool moment there. And I tweeted it too on Twitter. I'm like, wow, it's a cool moment. And all of a sudden, the Revival shows up. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. They showed up and they want to have a match against the Good Brothers. Actually, it was scheduled. It was scheduled to be the match anyway. So, and Matt Kill comes out. So the Revival immediately attacks the Good Brothers, and the match immediately got on the way. And also we get chants from the crowds, from the Manhattan Center. They were chanting something. I'm trying to hear what it was saying. And I was saying to myself, I'm saying, are they trying to chant "fuck the Revival"? That's what I thought at first. But then I listened to it very closely, and they was chanting Mikey Yoda, because Mike Yoda was the referee of the match. And like, oh, okay, Mike Yoda. It's the first time I ever heard of Mike Yoda chant. After all the years of Mike Yoda being a referee for the WWE, especially when it comes to referee on Raw every time, I have never heard of Mike Yoda chant. So it was he must have felt good when he heard that chant, because it was old school Mike Yoda, with his old school referee outfit and everything, with the long sleeve and everything. Yeah, it was good. It was good seeing that from Mike Yoda. Yeah, but the match itself, I thought it was decent. Between the Revival and the Good Brothers, but in the end, the Revival lost, unfortunately. The Good Brothers won. So then we get. I also should mention during the match, D-Generation X, Razor Ramon, and Finn Balor were at ringside. I should mention that. So yeah, like I said, the Good Brothers win, and then we get Scott Dawson going up to Razor Ramon, and Razor Ramon, he's like, "Are you serious, Trico?" And Razor Ramon does this is what he does. He throws a toothpick into Scott Dawson's face. Like, yeah, that's Razor Ramon. That's the bad guy. Oh man. So the Revival got their asses kicked basically by DX. The Battle Club. Basically, the Revival got their asses kicked. And by the way, I was expecting, fuck the Revival chant, to the Revival, because, the whole thing with the Bullet Club, the Elite, saying fuck the Revival all year from 2017. But anyways, yeah, that was that. And the Billy Gunn answered by saying, if you're not done with that, we got 2 words for you: suck it. Yeah. So yeah, Billy Gunn, good with me. Shawn Michaels, good with me. Finn Balor, the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, good with me. X-Pac, good with me. Razor Ramon, good with me. Triple H, fuck you. Raw Dog Jesse James, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Oh, hold on. King Rex. So Revival buried? I don't know. We have to wait and see. But keep in mind, when it comes to them being taken out like that by legends and all that, it's not called being buried. It's called elevating. I'm just saying. But yeah, like Aaron Rex said. I mean, I almost said Aaron Rex there. Aaron Rex was Damien Sandow. But like Arizona State said earlier in his comment earlier, Cena elevate people, and Reigns. No. I respectfully disagree. But anyways, back to this. Final segment. Back to Brooklyn, at the Barclays Center. King Rex. Well, it didn't work for the Ascension. That's because they're trash. The Revival, on the other hand, they're a better tag team. They represent old school tag team, while the Ascension, they represent trash tag team. If there is a scene that's a trash tag team, but if there isn't one, then the Ascension are the first. Oh man, I'm just saying. But anyways, so yeah, back to Brooklyn, New York, the Barclays Center. Kurt Angle comes out. He's got a group of stars with him. Like Brother Love, Fuck Him, John Laurinaitis, I believe, MVP, APA, Goldust, and then we get some other stars too, like Heath Slater, Rhino, Titus Worldwide, which is Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, the New Day. Fuck the New Day, by the way. Those fucking three fucking bitches. You see how they came out there on Raw? Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me? You see how they fucking came out there on Raw? The way they were walking and the way they were acting? Fucking faggots. Fucking embarrassment. I don't get it. Why are people fans of these guys when they carry themselves like that? It's fucking embarrassing. I don't fucking understand that. How is that fucking funny? How is that fucking entertaining? How is it how's it for people to lighten up on that? I'm not gonna. No, that's not fucking funny. It's not fucking entertaining. It's nothing to be lightened up about. These two guys are fucking acting like fucking bitches. But whatever. But anyways, like I said, group of stars coming out there surround the ring, because now we're about to get to the Braun, Kane, and Brock segment to end the show. So we get Braun Strowman coming out first. Then we get Kane coming out. That's when the stars, the stars from now, the new talents from basically getting away, because they want Kane and Braun Strowman to touch each other. And then also when Paul Heyman comes out, he cuts a good promo saying, my name is Paul Heyman and everything, and he is the advocate, and he's here to do something for his client, King Rex. It sucked. So Paul Heyman cuts a promo, yeah. I don't know what you mean. You mean New Day, or you mean the segment that I'm about to talk about? So Paul Heyman does current promo. I thought it was a very good promo too. But basically, he cuts. Also, let me see something here. Okay, never mind. I'll just check a thing. So Paul Heyman cuts a promo. Like I said, talking about he's gonna bring out his beast Brock Lesnar out for this whole thing. The Lesnar segment. Well, let me get you right now. So here we go. So Brock Lesnar, he comes out, and when he came out, and here's another thing. I guess King Rex, by the way, were you saying that on the Lesnar segment, you think it sucked? Well, here's why. If I could speak on behalf of you, maybe this is why you think it sucks, because here's what happened. So, like I said, Braun Strowman came out, Kane comes in, and that's when the group of stars starts coming to make sure nothing happens. And then Paul Heyman comes out to cut a promo while all this going on, and yet Braun Strowman and Kane are not gonna do anything to beat the wrestlers and everything in the ring. And then Brock Lesnar comes out, and as soon as Brock Lesnar comes out and gets head to the ring, the entire wrestlers that was first holding back Kane and Braun Strowman, they all left. So Braun Strowman goes to Kane, and then Brock Lesnar goes after Braun Strowman with a clothesline. He goes in the ring, goes after Kane, F5. Braun Strowman goes in after Brock. Braun Strowman goes after Brock. Braun Strowman attacks Brock Lesnar, and then also he gets him to a broadcast table, with the ring power slam, and the show ends because of that. Kane was laid out. Braun Strowman's staying on top and everything. Braun. Lesnar's knocked out, and Kane was laying out. Because 1 at 5 on Kane, it was nothing to take him down. Hold on a second. You say exactly same old shit. There you go. Hey, I was right. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was stupid. I thought the way they did it was stupid, but at the same time, I also enjoyed the presence of Brock Lesnar, the presence of Braun Strowman. Kane, not so much, because this is not the same Kane from years ago. This is PG Kane. you know, watered down Kane, comedy Kane, trash Kane, the shell of himself Kane. Glenn Jacobs in the Kane costume. "50-year-old Kane." But yeah, yeah, that was it. That was the show. Talking about wrestling for hour number 3. Folks, get ready for this one. Alright. Major prediction, or major pretending to be a a mayor pretending to be a demon. Yeah, unfortunately. And now let's get to talking about wrestling for hour number 3. Get ready for this one, folks. Talking about wrestling for hour number 3, 2. And one of them ended in a no contest, and it was fucking trash. So talking about wrestling for the entire show of Raw 25 from January 22nd, 2018. 5. So let's look back to these matches here, folks. Let's look back to these matches. Nia Jax, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mickie James, and Asuka. It was okay. No, it wasn't good. It was just okay. Miz versus Roman Reigns for Roman Reigns' Intercontinental Championship title match, and Miz wins and becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. But of course Roman Reigns has to be protected. Roman Reigns in that match was trash. Miz was the star of that match. Roman Reigns. What can I say about Roman Reigns? I mean, I'm glad that he lost the Intercontinental Championship belt, but at the same time, I kind of wish he didn't. I really wish he didn't, because it means he might be winning the Rumble. Because fans are gonna be like, Reigns is gonna be the favorite to win the Rumble. You know, everyone's saying that Roman Reigns is the favorite to win the Rumble. Fuck Roman Reigns. This was fucking pathetic. Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy, or should I say, Bray Wyatt versus bootleg Matt Hardy. And the match I thought it was decent. I mean, it wasn't anything good, but it was decent. Taz Worldwide versus Heath Slater and Rhino. Oh, right, Bray Wyatt won that match, by the way. Bray Wyatt defeated bootleg Matt Hardy. Hold on a second. I changed my mind. The Stone Cold thing was the best part of the show, and the Balor Club thing. Yeah, I agree. Well, actually, I'm gonna get to what I thought was better. What I thought was a good show. Was a good show for this. But yeah, but Taz Worldwide versus Heath Slater and Rhino, that was ended in no contest, and that match was trash. The Revival versus the Good Brothers, it was decent, but it wasn't anything good. It was just decent. It was it ran too short. Roman will still win the Rumble, even if he wasn't Intercontinental Champion anyways. I don't want him to win the Rumble. I do not want him to win the Rumble. It should be someone new. Someone else new has to win the Rumble. Fuck Roman Reigns. Fuck John Cena. Fuck anyone else that who's also won the Rumble in the past in that Rumble. I'm sick and tired of Roman Reigns. I'm sick and tired of the Roman Reigns push. I'm sick and tired of Roman Reigns getting struck down. I mean, seriously, what the fuck does WWE see in this guy? He's not a big fucking deal. He's not a fucking draw. He's fucking boring as fuck. And on top of it, he's fucking garbage. Oh my god. And by the way, I should mention, when it comes to Gallows and Anderson, I mean, the Good Brothers versus the Revival, the Good Brothers won that match. That's one thing I should mention. Nakamura, and that's from King Rex. Yes, Nakamura should win. And if not Nakamura, a Balor. You know, someone new, someone fresh. Stop with the same old shit, WWE. No one wants to see a repeat. And if you want Roman Reigns to go to Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, find another way for him to win the Underworld Contendership to get that spot, not the Royal Rumble. And let Nakamura win the Rumble. So anyways. So yeah, maybe get to my favorite moments on the show. My favorite moment on the show was seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin stunnering the McMahons. You know, Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon. I thought the Raw 25 view package they did earlier in the show was good. That was my favorite part. The Undertaker's view package of his time in Monday Night Raw. I thought that was a nice view. I thought that was basically that was one of my favorites. Hold on.
For like 40 plus years. 50.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, folks. I'll try to do this right here. Bruce. Mr. Rican J. Yeah, I know. I'm listening to him right now. I'm listening to Bruce Blitz on BlitzPostNetwork.com. Which, by the way, a very good website. If anyone's interested, go subscribe to BlitzPostNetwork.com. So anyways, the Undertaker's presence, it was nice to see Undertaker on Raw, even though he didn't do much, you know, whatever. Seeing Dan Bryan there on the show, that was my favorite part. Seeing The Miz being the current champion, it was actually a joy, because fuck Roman Reigns. And Eric Bischoff, I'm just saying this, Eric Bischoff, seeing him on the show, was my favorite part, even though he just came out there just be a cameo segment, to be just a cameo. Jason Jordan being booed by the Brooklyn crowd, I actually enjoyed that, by the way. That was my favorite part. Jason Jordan was getting his ass owned by the Brooklyn crowd. Ric Flair, seeing him there, still looking good, still alive and well. Woo! And by the way, Ric Flair is not a 60-time world champion, people. He's a 21-time world champion. Edge, his video package of his time on Raw. I thought that's one of my favorite parts too. I would say the women's folks, but to be honest with you, they only came out there just to present them on the stage. You know, cameo segment. I mean, we could at least have a bra panties match, a bikini contest. Seeing Chris Jericho there was my favorite part. I thought the segment here with Elias was good. That was my favorite part too. Elias' performance on the show, but I always love Elias' performance on the show. But then John Cena came out there and like, fuck John Cena, that fucking phony piece of trash. And seeing Cena again is asked by Elias was fun. Seeing Ron Simmons doing the damn, that was fun. Seeing 3D there, the Dudley Boys, I thought that was cool. Even though it made no sense later on, not being there, because I thought the whole point of the Dudley Boys coming out is to fight these guys, Taz Worldwide and Heath Slater and Rhino. But instead, after being up on Heath Slater, Rhino, Taz Worldwide comes in there and they and they praise the Dudley Boys, and Dudley Boys praise them back, and yet Rhino and Heath Slater are supposed to be partners. AJ Styles was there, even though he wasn't. He just did the car promo, but whatever. Jimmy G. Oakland was there. I mean, Jimmy G. Oakland, still alive and well. It's good, but not gonna go too crazy for that. D-Generation X, whatever. Razor Ramon, that was cool. Seeing Razor Ramon. Battle Club. I'm actually excited for Battle Club though, but still. And then the end of the show, where Brock Lesnar coming out there, just the person of Brock Lesnar. I love seeing the presence of Brock Lesnar. And there you go. Other than that, folks, the rest they did on the show was trash. This whole entire show to me was not good. The wrestling didn't matter. The segments were fell flat. The cameos wasn't all that all good. This was a worse. Yes, I'm gonna say this. This was the worst Raw 25 show I've ever seen. I would pull over Raw 1000 episode than this piece of shit Raw 25 show they try to give us. Hell, I'll even put over the old school Raw shows over than this piece of shit show that they just put and give us on TV. Are you fucking kidding me? That's the best you got, WWE? This is the best news you got for these legends? This is the best news you got for these women's? This is the best news you got for these talents you got in this company? And then at the end of the day, you push guys like Cena and Reigns down our fucking throats? And you push the most overrated faction in D-Generation X down our throats too? My overall rating for this show, 4 out of 10. So yeah, this show sucked. And I feel sorry for the people that went there from Manhattan Center. Of what I'm hearing, that people in Manhattan Center booed after the show was over. And I wonder why. And by the way, they did more. WWE did more for Brooklyn than they did for the Manhattan Center. This was fucking terrible. They're fucking lucky I'm not giving this a 0 out of 10. That would be my overall show rating. I would have given the show a 0 out of 10. What a fucking waste. This was a fucking waste of time for anyone that bought tickets to go to that show. For those from Manhattan Center that wasted their tickets, their hard-earned money just to see the shows to exploit more in Brooklyn, New York, from the Barclays Center. WWE should be a fucking shame of itself for that. So fuck Vince McMahon, fuck Stephanie McMahon, fuck Triple H, fuck Shane McMahon, fuck the entire show, fuck Roman Reigns, fuck John Cena. This was fucking pathetic. And if any of you guys enjoyed the show, more power to you. I don't know how you think this show was good, but to me and to everyone else that thought the show was bad, then you're the problem of the problems too. For you to say that the show was good, you're part of the problem too, along with the WWE. They should have done a better job at this fucking show, and they fucking didn't. They fucking failed. What a fucking failure show this was. This was fucking bullshit. No Rock. No Hogan. No Batista. No Lita. And am I saying anyone else here? Yeah, no Hardcore Holly, no Steve Blackman, no Rob Van Dam. And where was the rest of the SmackDown stars? Where was the rest of the SmackDown stars? You give us fucking New Day? Really? Fuck the New Day. That's nothing. Fuck the New Day. Those fucking dream maker fucking bitches. So yeah, I'm done, folks. This was the worst show ever. And they're lucky I'm not giving it a 0. They're lucky I'm giving it only a 4 out of 10. So yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching. And thank you for the like, comments to all of you. If this is your first time subscribed to me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., the Natural Born Driller. Please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. The choice is yours and yours alone. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. You all take care. Peace on the streets. Talk to you all soon. But for now, I'm out. Fuck Raw 25.